Guessing what? Oh, I'm so excited. I Vasily Popov have it my first celebrity interview. I have it here on the phone. Derek Lyon to talk about actual real life event that happened on the set of A New Hope about the Splinter in the Carrie Fisher food. It really happened. Oh, greeting there, Mr. Derek Lyon. I so honored to talk to you.
It's a pleasure to talk to you. I've seen and heard a hell of a lot about you, and I think you're the best thing to come out of Russia. Actually, I've been told by many people.
Oh, why, thank you so much. Of course, I no longer live in Russia. Now I live in a great big community where so many Russian people. LA.
That's really wonderful. Yeah, and you still have your Russian accent, which is amazing.
Yeah, some
Um,
people tell me that it is fake Russian accent, but you know what? Do I look like fake person to you? Or it sound like,
no,
I
no,
am genuine human being, flesh and blood, because Brutal Guy, he prove it time and time again. Oh my god. Always try to kill me, Vasily Popov.
really, no. I think that you are a very good representation of a Russian Star Wars fan, and it's a pleasure to talk to you. And yeah, as I say, I'm very excited, to speak to you.
Oh, we thank you. I so excited talk to you too. Okay, so tell about what happened in the real life. You find how you know that Carrie Fisher have this splinter in her foot and she asked for you to pull it out of her foot. What happened?
Okay, yes. Obviously, many years ago, in 1978, was it 76? Sorry, 76 it was, wasn't it? When 76, when I was on Star Wars at Shepperton Studios as the medal bearer, I was also the Rebel Guard, as you know. And I was standing there to the left side of Carrie, and I just noticed between takes that she looked a bit, a little bit of a discomfort, and she kept turning her, I think it was her left foot. She kept looking down to her left foot and kind of scratching it and looking down. And so I thought, what should I do? Should I go up to her? What should I do? I was really shy then. I'm very, So anyway, I went up to her. I said, "Excuse me, can I help you?" And she goes, "I think I got something stuck in my foot. It really is giving me a bit of a problem here." So I said, "Look, well, let me look." So I went down on my knees, as you do, and to the princess, and I looked, and I think it was a left foot. So I looked down. I could see a kind of little piece of splinter, piece of wood, which was stuck in her back of her, or kind of side of her foot, the soft part, not the back of the foot, the soft part of the foot. I could see it like protruding out, a little kind of wooden piece, because the set obviously was made from kind of chipboard and cement and all that stuff. And so there's always bits. It's a very dusty set actually. So so she must have got in. So anyway, I looked and I got very good eyes, and my nails were not too long, but just enough to kind of pull it out. And I managed to kind of pull it out. But I was there, for considerable time. I mean, it seemed like minutes and minutes and minutes. Because I was so nervous and I was mostly sweating a bit because everyone was going to look at me, and I'm grabbing the actress's foot, or Carrie's foot, Princess Leia's foot. So no, I pulled it out, and there it was. I had it in my hand, and I should have kept it maybe, because I could have put that piece of splinter on eBay or something. But anyway, I could have done that. But anyway, so she said, "Oh, thank you so much," and she's, "What's your name?" I said, "Derek." Said, "Oh, nice to meet you, Derek." And she said, and she kissed me on the cheek, and I think she kissed me on the right cheek, if I remember. And I went so red, and I always say I look as red as the Imperial Guard. I went so red and so
Oh my god.
shy. But yeah, I did that, and as I say, she always smiled at me every day for the next 2 weeks, and I didn't talk to her too much. But she was one of my favourite people, apart from General Dodona, which was Alex McCrindle, who was he looked after me. He was like a surrogate father or grandfather on that movie. He was wonderful. Everyone else, well, Mark Hughes, I say, was very nice, and Harrison kept himself to himself most of the time. But Carrie was always a bright light, and made you look forward to going on the set each day, early morning on a very cold set, the Masashi Temple, and it was a pleasure to see not only R2D2 and C3PO, but obviously mainly Carrie, because I was kind of in love with her. And it's funny enough, most of my girlfriends over those years have looked very similar and a very similar height and similar build to Carrie Fisher. And
my God.
but she wore her dress was the gown she wore was very, very nice. It was kind of see-through actually.
You know, there is rumor, well, not so much rumor, the Carrie Fisher saying, on the YouTube, and, that she not wearing the bra. And you know something, my favorite character in all the Star Wars movies is Ula the slave girl from Return of Jedi, because, she have the Ula fall out, you know what I mean? In Russia, we say it vavavoom, and so I wonder, like you say, it surprised me a little bit that that fabulous white gown, have it see-through, you can see the ooh-la-la, so you can see the vavavoom there. Oh my God, that is wonderful. No wonder you like Carrie Fisher so much.
Yeah, I must admit, I've never said this before to any other interview person. I kept it quiet for all these years. Yes, you could see. Imagine if you have a radio and you can change channels with the knobs.
Oh my goodness! Oh,
so
wonderful!
You can see what I could see, and I actually have a feeling because of the dress, the way it was, she may have been totally naked underneath that. It's a possibility, because sometimes actresses do, because they don't want to wear underwear because it ruins the line of the actual costume. So there's a possibility. Not only did she not wear a bra, but maybe it had no pants or knickers, as we say in England, on as well. So that would be interesting.
Oh my God! You see, that is reason why I Vasily Popov will never ever be movie actor.
Yeah, I know. But she was very nice, and thinking about when I actually took that splinter out of foot, and thinking what I've just said to you is made my mind boggle a bit, actually.
Well, perhaps I should let you have some time to yourself for a little while. It has been really good talk to you for very first interview. Thank you to come on Dark Empire Radio and share that very personal story about you and the Carrie Fisher. It's good. Hooah!
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Popov. That's very, very kind of you. And if you need to ask me any more questions in the future about my Star Wars related stories, then you're more than welcome to interview me.
Oh, wonderful. It's good.
May the Force be with you. May the Ruski be with you.
All the time.